nobody can bang.
What is up, everybody? Episode number 7 here with
What's up? It's Harry. And of course,
Simon. So a little bit happened this week, but we kind of changed in how we're operating a little bit.
we're going to go raw.
People asked us to talk less about all the games and more about the BS opinions that me and Harry have. So either you're going to like them or not. Maybe you'll side with me or Harry. But either way, let us know. Get into the comments. We're going to try to get you guys more involved in this. Back at Control V, just finished up the
hour giveaway.
Yeah, with Caden, and they loved it.
I was upset.
Time.
Nobody walked into a hole, but
it still looked like they had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll get right into it.
Let's get her going. So we're going to cover a couple of games, I guess, from Monday, February 19th to the 25th. Let's start off with Monday's game.
I know we touched on this last episode because we shot it a day late, but because it's always nice to pick on the noisy neighbors. City lost to Wigan on Monday.
God.
1-0, and they're out of the FA Cup, so no trouble. The only trouble in Manchester will continue to be red.
Correct.
And hopefully it stays that way for a long time.
Hopefully.
But, yeah.
Let's get past that game.
City nice lost. To see Will Griggs. Will Griggs. Will Griggs on fire still, lighting it up, scoring goals.
79th minute. It was good. Thank you very much. Seal that deal for all of us.
Thank you, Will.
For
some reason, they can't beat Wigan in these tournaments. Tournaments. Third time they've been eliminated by Wigan or have lost to Wigan in one of the international competitions. So, all I can say is
thank you.
Good job, City.
We had some cool UEFA Cup games this week too.
Yeah, a little bit of Champions League, a little bit of Europa. This one was kind of the big one.
Chelsea versus Barca.
I expected a blowout from Chelsea. Not from Chelsea.
I expected a Barcelona blowout.
Yeah, it was at Stamford, granted, Stamford Bridge, but Chelsea still made them work for it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until late that Messi scored, but Willian hit the post twice. He's lights out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Messi with the goal.
Yeah.
But Barca didn't quite look like, but you can never count them out.
But still, Barca still looked like they were dominating that game.
Yeah.
In the end, I saw all this domination from the Chelsea side.
Yeah. It was, it was kind of nice to see Chelsea do okay in it, because it's always nice to see the English teams do a little bit better in Champions League because they never go deep.
Yeah, but once you get back to EPL, I'm just like...
Yeah,
Chelsea can just
keep falling right off. That was the big one. I think Bayern played that day as well. They won 5-0 against Besiktas, so
yeah, no biggie on that one.
Bayern won again.
Yeah. Man U played.
Yeah, that was a good one. Wednesday, real good. Sevilla.
I don't even know where to... I can't... I got to use this, but...
Harry's going to go on a tangent.
WTF. They forced a draw, but... They were massively outshot.
The wall, David De Gea.
They had one shot on target. One. You realize they had one shot on target?
United, Sanchez looks lost. Pogba came in off the bench.
Yeah.
Why? What's going on in Mourinho's head? Maybe he was trying to prove a point. The only thing I can think of.
That, or they just went out for having too many pints that night before the game. I have no idea.
Oh, enjoying beautiful Spain, you never know, right?
But yeah, all I got to say is the man, he's a hero.
Yeah, he lights out. He continues to be I think he's the best keeper in the world right now.
He definitely is. He's definitely.
United wouldn't be where they are right now if it wasn't for how De Gea has pulled them out of how many games now. They've just been awful at times, and De Gea has been like the Arsenal game earlier on in the season. De Gea made a record. I can't remember how many saves he made that game, but it was a record.
It was disturbing to see that game. Did not help me out. I don't know. Lukaku looked like poop. I did make a note on this, but he did seem like he should have been a kicker for an NFL or CFL team. He would have made every field goal. I'm done talking about this game.
It was awful. And on to the next one. So Wednesday, what else was there?
Wednesday, we had a good La Liga game.
Yeah.
Leganes versus Real Madrid.
These guys have played each other like 10 times in the last 3 weeks, it seems. They played each other in cup and in regular season a few times.
You feel like they get to know each other a lot better, but
yeah, no.
Madrid still keeps pulling off that win. Quick scoring though. It was 6 minutes in for Leganes, and then Madrid just came back. They fired 2 in.
Typical Madrid always.
Yep.
I mean, they kind of seem to be back in their stride again a little bit. Barcelona game as well. They won 6-1.
Oh, they crushed.
Yeah. What can you say? Just
pure domination and Hattie for Suarez.
Just continue to roll. They just keep the quality rolling.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
It's all anybody can do right now.
Yeah. Not much else. So I guess there was a CONCACAF Champions League. I guess we can throw it in there because it was on Tuesday or Wednesday this week against Colorado Rapids in the first leg. TFC goes up 2-0. Osorio scores. He's a Clarkson Soccer Club, and I just point him out because I did a bit of work with them last year in Oakville, Mississauga area. But he's an alumni from there, and Joe Winkle scored the other goal. Second leg goes 27th, I believe, this week.
Yeah.
But Toronto looked dominant. I had to point that out. So let's see if they can hold together. And there was the Rapids Twitter made a comment about, it's cold in Colorado. We're Canadian.
We will play in snow and ice.
We've seen snow before, Colorado. I know you guys get a lot of snow, but so do we. It's Canada. We're used to it. And it showed 2-0.
Yeah.
Just like that.
We'll take it all day.
Yeah.
No complaints. A little bit of EPL world going on. I'm going to have to touch base on this again.
Today's game.
Man U versus Chelsea. We did pull off the win, but I don't know.
At times we looked questionable at best.
I thought we lost the game as soon as Willem scored that goal.
I think it's just a habit, the force of habit. I was like, oh great, here we go. It's like right away starting off on the back foot. Willian again just keeps lights out. And then Alexis Sanchez puttering around the middle of the field, not really doing anything. What? I don't know if him and Mourinho can't understand each other or what is going on.
He seems really lost.
But he's not looking like the Alexis Sanchez. Maybe Mourinho shackled him a bit and told him he can't play his style. He's got to learn how to defend a little bit. He did say that in a press conference that he wants his players to defend. And he was calling players out for not coming back, which is maybe why Pogba was sad.
Did you say Pogba was sad?
Sat.
Oh, sad. I was like sad. I was like...
Pogba ain't sad. He's sitting on millions.
It's called tissues.
He's wiping tears of his bills. Okay.
But yeah, I agree. Lukaku didn't look good. I don't even know where to go with this.
I was happy to see Lingard come off the bench and pot that goal, and Alexis is coming in, and Lingard jumped right in front of him, and Courtois kind of had him going the opposite way and headed home to win the game, but not a convincing win. But a huge 3 points for us because Liverpool had jumped ahead prior to that game because Liverpool won again.
Yeah, whatever. Cheese and crackers. Sanchez, do something. Don't listen to Mourinho anymore.
Cheese and crackers?
Yeah, I can't swear. Gosh.
I don't even know what that analogy would be related to. Cheese
Insert
and
whatever you feel. But our goaltender once again came out. Hero. Thank you.
Yeah, once again. Keeping us in it, keeping us alive.
But yeah, Chelsea play their normal dominant game. We know how they play, but I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to get very emotional very soon here.
Yeah. I guess really what else happened in the world?
We got some Canada stuff going on right now.
Yeah, Canada Soccer announced a couple of games. So the men's game on the 27th.
Something in March.
End of March 27th. I have to confirm dates again. But they are playing in Spain against New Zealand friendly. So it'll be Herdman's first game on the bench. So I don't know. Kind of. What's he gonna do? What's it gonna be like? I want to see what team he picks. I want to see if it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if they're gonna produce anything, or is it gonna be just another disappointing kickoff to another campaign?
I can't deal with that. I don't want to see it.
I hate these friendlies right around World Cup.
Hate's a strong word.
But I do, because Canada doesn't get in, so what do we really have? What's the competition that we have to watch? It's it's kind of boring. The games are boring. They don't mean anything. They don't have any validity to them. And maybe it's because of where we are situated, again, like we talked last time. Being Albertans, it's hard for us to care, especially Calgarians. 1.3 million people here, and we don't get soccer here. So how do you expect people to care about Canada soccer without getting the games here?
Yeah.
Here I'm bashing Canada soccer again. But the
women's team, they've been doing well. They have been putting us. I can't say they have put us on the podium, but
yeah,
they've done well.
Yeah, but they always seem to the women's program has always had more emphasis, and I don't know why there was always more focus on it. Maybe because they expected that the players could do better because of where a lot of the players are going into the U.S. to play college soccer in the U.S. So it's easier to emphasize when it is winning and when you're getting quality players coming through. The women announced a game in Hamilton on June 10th.
Against the Germans, right?
Yeah, so that'll be a good game. Canada's seated number 5 right now, and the Germans are sitting second right now.
Second place. But the German team's always been.
Yeah, Germans always quality, right?
Always.
Like they're even beating us at hockey now.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, that was a rough one. The Olympics had a bit of a rough go for the hockey.
But
men's and women.
I guess
women were robbed.
Yes, all day, every day.
And the men sucked because Rennie Bork was playing and Gilbert Brulé.
Hey, don't make fun of Bork.
He's like 43 years old. He should have not been playing.
You get on skates and go do what he did. Let's get off. We're getting off topic here, but
yeah, no, we're sorry, soccer again.
Back to some footy.
The women are about to kick off their campaign for Algarve Cup again in Spain or Portugal. February 28th, so this Wednesday coming up to March 7th. Third consecutive year they've been in the tournament. This one's always kind of a decent one because Canada does well in it, so they've kind of continued to go. 2016 won the tournament.
Yep.
12 teams in the tournament total, and then 17 were runners-up. They're in Group B. They got Sweden, Russia, and Korea Republic, so it's not going to be an easy feat. They released the squad as well. A lot of familiar names.
We do have 2 women from Alberta, so congratulations once again.
Steph Love and Erin McLeod, of course, the keepers. Nice to see Jordan Heidem, a 16-year-old, on that squad. She seems to be a regular now, and she seems like she's going to go places. But a lot of big names, Desiree Scott, Kadisha Buchanan, Ashley Lawrence. Those are kind of the bigger ones that are over playing ball in the UK, or sorry, not in UK, but in France and for big clubs. But
it's good. It's good to see them going out there, getting that experience.
Yeah,
creating that base for their career. That's good to see.
Yeah, watched Foothills friendly yesterday as well against the Dinos. Kind of a closed door, quiet game. 7-1.
Who won?
Foothills won 7-1.
They beat the Dinos?
Yeah.
We might need to talk.
Dinos look good at times, but
just outplayed. What was it?
You can see the difference in the caliber of the CIS players and the PDL players. And that's something I was noticing when watching yesterday. It's hard to compare MLS and PDL because the level's so much lower according to standings. But the PDL, I like the style of play better. They move the ball better. It's a bit of a nicer flow. They actually keep the ball. Where in the States and in the MLS, throughout the MLS, the style of play that they want to see out of players is you got to be big, fast, and strong.
Correct.
But me being South American, I like a bit of that. Soccer needs finesse. It's a beautiful game.
There's no
for
finesse
a reason.
in soccer.
It's a beautiful game for a reason. You need those touches, and Foothills does really well at playing the ball in and out. And you see it at times when they played against the Sounders and Timbers U23s. Just nicer flow. Like, if you really want to get it, watch some soccer, I believe they're going to release their season ticket info in the coming weeks or so.
Okay.
But cheap seats, cheap beer. It's a great atmosphere for family, for kids. If you want to get out and just swear at players, we can do it pitchside. Now you got somebody you just yell at and swear at if you're a soccer fan. And
You were just like, bring your kids.
but don't do this two things at once. Like, there's the family section, and then there's where the supporters group will be the foot soldiers, and really anybody who wants to get noisy and scream, and it'll be right by the beer gardens too. So, we don't invite too many South Americans out because they'll start throwing bottles and stuff at the goalies, because that's just what we're used to. We get a little out of hand.
Just touch base on this real quickly. There was a game earlier this week where I saw tennis balls getting chucked onto the field.
Yeah.
To the fact they had a Monday game. It was epic. It was epic.
Tennis balls.
Because they cleared the field, and then I don't know where you see again. Balls getting hot back out. I was like, oh God, look at the delay of this game. But I guess when you're at a protest, and we're footy fans, you'll protest anyway. But,
in the City Wigan game, the Wigan fans stormed the field after, and they ran over to the away supporters, and they were just giving them the finger, and they're throwing stuff at each other.
Oh, man.
That's why we love this game, because of the stupid stuff that happens.
There's a lot of heart. There's a lot of heart in this game. So.
Yeah, there's that level of passion that is just hard to match. But yeah, like, we'll continue to reiterate, get out to those Foothills games, because it's quality. It's a lot better than what you expect, because I'm very critical, because I like watching European and South American soccer. So when I watch MLS, I'm like, and I'm not trying to hate on the MLS. I just don't like the quality myself. I don't like the style of play. I like the touches, the passing, the bit of finesse, and you see that out of certain players, but you don't see it as a whole. You see a little bit more of broken plays, and a lot of the dump and chase, like hockey.
But that's the way MLS wants to be. They want to be fast paced. They want to draw in their crowd for fast paced instead of actual
exciting
finesse soccer, right? Like what we're used to.
Yeah, that fast, that hard. It's the fast pace, the long balls. It makes for a bit more of an exciting watch. But I like that. I like the tactical side. I like the bit more technique in it. That's just me personally.
Yeah. I don't know what else. You got anything else?
No. I think we pretty much touched on everything that we needed to touch on this week. Some news going to be coming down the pipeline, I heard, in the next month or so for CPL. So that's hopefully
perfect. So we'll have to keep everybody engaged and
keep going and keep talking. Let's get this going. This season is launching in springtime. We're getting down to a year from launch. So get out and find your local supporters clubs, supporters groups. They're the ones that are going to be able to direct you in the right direction. Yep. At the Edmonton, they released a kind of a petition. Well, not petition, but kind of put a deposit down for season tickets for CPL. Have $40 a pop in Edmonton. So
they called the Edmonton Wieners, or?
We love the CPL, and we hope it stands. It brings what it needs to, and we hope that everybody succeeds and that Edmonton gets a team, so we can go out there and destroy them.
I can deal with that, though.
Yeah.
Just waiting for that.
And they're calling it, already dubbed, El Clasico. Like El Clasico, but A-L for Alberta. So El Clasico, maybe we'll be getting some games in the near future.
Yeah.
Hopefully when they launch, maybe when they say, hey, Edmonton's got a team, and hey, Calgary has a team, maybe they'll have a couple friendlies where get the supporters out and create that.
Maybe we'll go down. We're
going to have to be there.
Poke a couple players.
Just harass players, get cameras in people's faces, and hopefully not get punched in the face.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But I guess that pretty much wraps up episode
7. Well, before we go, we did have our winner to come down today.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Check him out. Check Control V out. Last but not least, the Carducci Challenge coming up soon.
Looks like we're going to be filming this next week. He is ready. Already laughing at us yesterday. He's already laughing at us. I gotta put one away on him at least. Like, I don't care if it takes 3 hours. We're gonna score on him.
I don't care if I gotta go out there with a roll of duct tape, tape his hands together, and be like, huh, got it.
Yeah, but if you want to see that, stay tuned. Next week we're gonna be shooting it, and then hopefully releasing the week after. So maybe a couple more lined up, a couple more players, a couple more challenges, maybe a little bit more to get to know some of the players that hopefully will be leading into the CPL here in Calgary, and maybe, who knows, maybe across Canada too.
Hey, I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down.
maybe CFN will take the show on the road and start getting to know these players all over the country.
Let's do this. Let us do this. Well, I guess that's that.
That's
Episode 7.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share, comment, get involved. Stay tuned for giveaways and much more. We're going to start getting into the World Cup side of things because it's coming quick.
Very fast. Very quick.
We're going to do some breakdowns of groups, predictions. I'm not even going to say who I predict to win because this is a whole battle that's going to happen in an episode. So thanks for tuning in. Once again, Simon.
Harry.
We cared to swing on down, and stop. You know what I'm saying? So he could get on. Now this is what we doing. We playing the role of that sweet cherry, and we swinging down to pick you up.